Hi guys, welcome to today's video. We are going to pick out some products for the August everyday makeup drawer. It's been about 2-3 months since my last one, and I figure this time around maybe we could go through all of the things that I want to pick out for the month together. Be sure to like this video if you enjoy it, subscribe, because if this video is ridiculously long, I wanted to show you guys my skincare and my makeup routine, which is why I look crusty and dusty right now. Be sure to watch to the end so you can see all of the things that I picked out. Let's get into it. So I'm hoping that me just showing you a bunch of products and us picking it out together works. The goal is to either start really heavily using products that are about to expire, products that I am just not reaching for, and products that I might consider decluttering. Primers. This is going to be easy. I'm going to include my MAC Studio Fix primer this month, as well as the Laura Mercier primer, because the MAC one I know I really love, but this Laura Mercier one, I feel like they have a new one. I think the packaging changed. I don't think that the actual formula has changed. I'm not sure, but this is full, and this used to be one of my favorite primers of all time, so I really have to make more use of this. I don't know, I might still buy the new one and test them out side by side. I'm not sure, but I need to use this more. I want to use up this travel size of the Urban Decay Primer Potion because I plan on buying a full-size one whenever a sale comes along. Also using my Smashbox. I just want to try to use this up to like just get rid of both of them and let's like start fresh with some new eyeshadow primers. Color correctors. You know I love my NARS color corrector in Sunfire. I also have Magic Hour, but I have completely neglected this Bobbi Brown color corrector. It's in the shade Very Deep Bisque, and it's really nice actually. Little dent in it. Really great shade. This is what happens. You forget about things. So these two are gonna go. Concealers. This is so chaotic. I apologize in advance. So we have here Givenchy, Dior, what else? Tom Ford, some NARS, more NARS. And I know for a fact that these two are coming up as expired on my list. So let's see, let's smell this. It smells decent. It smells a little, I don't know, it smells decent. So I do really love this one, but I also have the Bobbi Brown stick concealer that I love. You see, like it still has the dome shape. So that means I didn't use it as much as the color corrector. There's no reason for that. Like, look how hydrating that looks. So we'll add Bobbi Brown for sure. I still have more time on this. Oh, I don't hear the clicking. Why? Okay. We'll add Givenchy because she's expiring soon. My Dior one, I think is only good for 6 months or something like that. I don't know. But I feel like I'm leaning towards Dior and Tom Ford. I don't know, right? Like 2 stick, 2 cream, and that should be okay. And we'll get rid of these. I know I like them and they'll get used other times. Let's look at some foundations. Because I'm darker, I am going to bring out my Makeup Forever Studio Radiance. I'm sorry, my MAC Studio Radiance and my Makeup Forever HD Skin foundations. This is in NC50. This is in 4N62. I love these a lot. If I'm being honest, the Studio Radiance, I don't think I love as much as my HD foundation, but that's okay. I have them. We're going to use them. And then I also plan on using my Pat McGrath foundation more. This is perfect. Also, now that I'm a bit tanner, this is a good time for me to use this foundation. It's in the shade Medium Deep 26. Also, I have been using it, loving it under quite a few foundations, especially my Hourglass Stick Foundation. This is the Dior Forever Glow Star Filter in the shade 5. I really love this thing. I wear it alone. I wear it under foundations. Now we have powders. And I feel like I should go with powders that I don't really love, right? Like the first powder that I would pick would be the Laura Mercier powder. If you are in and around my skin tone, do you use the translucent medium deep powder? I just feel like it's too dark. Like, what do you use this for? It feels like it's too, look, I haven't even opened it. Can you believe that? Look at that. Have not opened it at all. Like, just, I don't know. Do you use this under your eyes? Do you use this as an all over face powder? It is brand new and I have not used it. So this needs to go in the August drawer so we can make some use out of it. I have 3 more here that I was looking at. I know I love this Makeup Forever one, so I don't have to have it in my everyday makeup drawer. My MAC Studio Fix, I know I love this one. I kind of want to use my one size again. I have to really stop myself from using my Givenchy powder and my Huda Beauty powder. So we're gonna bring this back into the mix. I don't know, I like these 2. I know that they'll get used another time. Oh, one that I don't use and is too expensive for me not to use is my Chanel. Apologies if I'm not saying the shades for everything, but I'll make sure they're on the screen at all times. So this is number 70. It's just, this is huge too. This is, oh wow, this is 1 ounce compared to the one size. Like, why are these things so massive? And then as far as face powders are concerned, I am going to keep the Makeup Forever powder in the shade 4N27. I want to start using powder foundation again, especially with the fall season coming up. So it'd be good for us to really start using this. And then to set my face, I don't think I'm going to use my MAC Deep Darkest. I love this, but I don't use these 2 very often, and it's either I use them or I don't. This is the Laura Mercier Candle Glow. She doesn't even have this powder anymore. This is in the shade 5. I had one before it, loved it. It's like worn down. I actually have it in my empties. So I bought another one, and then all of a sudden they came out with the pressed powder in the white packaging. So I just need to use this. I know that I love it, loved it enough to buy another one, to use it up and buy another one. So, and then the Kosas, this might be a little too light, so let's bring it and just make sure. I don't know. This is in Softly. Oh, that feels weird. Whoa. That feels really weird. It's really, really rough. And did it go bad? I'm gonna see if I can use tape to take off that top layer. I don't know if you guys can see it. You know, when it sometimes has that film along the top, when it starts to hard pan. I'm hoping that's what it is and it's not like mold. Actually, it might be mold. I don't know, we'll see. This is, but let's just put mold on the back of our hand. This is how it looks. Yeah, that might be a little too light for this summer tan I got going on. What do you guys think? And I don't have pillowy anymore. You see, like that feels really soft. And I've had that longer than, that's Softly by Kosas, and that is MAC Deepest Darkest. We're also gonna go with the Makeup Forever translucent powder in translucent light. I love this for under the eyes. You guys know I did that video and it shocked me, and I put a lot on and it still looked really great. So I do use this now, and I want to show you guys what it looks like when you just use not even a light hand, but just a regular hand. So again, translucent tan. I forgot to mention that I bought this little like clear acrylic organizer situation for like $7 at, oh no, Amazon. So I'll link it down below. And this is going to be like my everyday stash here. So, you know, times when I just need to put on sunscreen, do my eyebrows, things like that. those products will go in here. I'm mentioning it because you'll see me like put all my things in there as well. Okay, eye products, lots of eye products. I really need to just use up this Dior mascara. I never went back to do my eyelash lift because I ended up doing I ended up getting a facial instead by my eyebrow lady. So I could use my waterproof mascara, the Lash Clash by YSL. I can't believe I still have this. This is the Victoria Beckham Future Lash. Yeah, Future Lash. It's not my favorite, but I need to just try to use this up as much as possible because I've had it for so long. And oh, I just got a sample of the NARS Climax. So I just want to try this out to see if I want to get it whenever NARS has another sale, Ulta, Sephora, whomever. Eyeliner, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think that's it. Oh, 5, okay, nope, 6 eyeliners, oh my gosh. So I always love having MAC Black Track, just, it's my favorite. I have to have it every month. I use it quite a bit. Half the time I don't even have enough time to put it on, but I still do. My Stila eyeliner, again, this needs to go after the month of August. I've had it for too long. As far as pencil eyeliners are concerned, I had to put down my Victoria Beckham eyeliners, and instead we are using 2 MAC eyeliners. There it is. Very soft colors. So that's black. There's brown right underneath, way too close, but that is Photograve. I don't like a traditional pencil. This is their Eye Kohl in Smolder. It's nice. Let's put it above the black. You see? Very deep, but I don't know, I think it's just too dry of a formula for me, but I'm gonna try to get more use out of it. And then for whatever reason, I don't know why, I don't use my Makeup by Mario eyeliner. And this is just, is it in black? In super black. So let's put it right above. Oh my gosh, so creamy. Actually, that formula reminds me a lot of the Victoria Beckham. So looking at all 3, this really is the most pigmented and kind of shiny, I guess. It's definitely not as matte as the MAC, but there's no reason why shouldn't be using this. I am in love with my NARS shadow sticks. If you haven't seen my video where I talk about these 3, how I was just so impressed, I took a chance and bought 3 of them for some strange reason. Very matte. Sorry, just kick the camera. Very matte. They stay put. You got like 10 seconds to put them where you want, blend them out and what have you, and they will stay put all day. This is really great for someone like in the office. So if you have to have these on for 12 hours a day, this would be really good for you. I wonder if I should do like an office makeup look. I miss going into the office. Bellion is the brown shade. Don't Touch is the sort of gray tea color, milky tea color shade. And then Strip Down is the brown shade. Because those are matte, I think I want to have Laura Mercier's Strapless and Amethyst Caviar sticks. Beautiful shades. This is Amethyst. Just my, you know, typical sort of satin taupe by MAC type of shade. Chocolate Bronze by Charlotte Tilbury. That beautiful taupey mauvey type shade. And then Strapless is a bit more pale, but both really great colors. Another one, I don't use this as much and I have to figure out if I actually like this color or not. It's Amber Gold by Charlotte Tilbury. That would have been really bad if I put my finger in it. I do want Oyster Pearl by Charlotte Tilbury. So I need to figure out if I'm gonna like give this away to like my niece or something. And same thing, this might go to my niece eventually in a couple months because this is the Victoria Beckham what is this? Lid Luster in Tea Rose. It's just so hit or miss. Sometimes I use my finger, sometimes I use a brush, and it depends on if it wants to play nice or not. Maybe I'll take a look at some other videos and see how folks are using it. And then brows, I am nearly done with this Kosas Brow Pop. Almost done with that. I'm definitely gonna get the Nano pencil. This is probably expired and I just need to use it more. The Air Brow, I am hoping and praying that they have the Nano Brow with the Air Brow together, because that would be really great for me since I need both. Oh, mascara, I forgot about this. This is the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. So you can tell that this is old. I'm talking dinosaur old, because look at that. Look at the label. That is absolutely insane. This is the Brow Powder Duo, where it has the 2 shades. Does it say what the shades are? It doesn't, but that's the duo here. And this is my first ABH purchase ever. Back when there was, I don't think there is anymore, but back when there was an ABH store where you can go and get your eyebrows done in the city. It was on 34th Street between, I believe, Broadway and 5th. And yeah, it was a small little boutique. Dip Brow, yeah, Dip Brow in dark brown. I don't use this enough for it to be a cream product just sitting there, for no other reason than I just usually don't have the time, so we have to make the time. I have the brush and spoolie to go with it. And this one too, this is the Benefit Precisely My Brow. It's almost done. So I think, yeah, there you go. Almost done. Let's just use it out, especially before the fall. I forgot to mention to you guys that I'm also going to start using up my Le Beige water tint. This is in the shade Deep. I really should have medium deep, but now that I'm a little bit darker, this will actually work for a nice little everyday face. And then also adding my Colé for my everyday face. So on to eyeshadow palettes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eyeshadow palettes, and for someone who does not use eyeshadow that much, this is a lot. There's a part of me that feels like I am just not going to use my Natasha Denona bronze palette. I'm not. Maybe this is just one of the few palettes I keep in my collection to, you know, just have. Like, it just is what it is. I don't want to give this up though, because someone just used it recently, someone who's around my skin tone, I can't remember, and they were saying like there were all these like shadows that had that she had hit pan on, and I'm like, why am I not using this? And it looks so pretty on her, but I don't know, I don't gravitate towards these shades at all. Like, I think I'd much prefer to keep like 4 shades, if even. Like, but I don't want to give this away either. Like, I paid full price for this. What is going into our drawer is the Viseart Petite Muse Neutral. There's no reason why I haven't used this other than the fact that I just forget to use it. So this is going to be our sort of warm neutral palette, I suppose. I thought I was going to add this to my drawer, but I don't think so. This is probably one of my favorite palettes of all time, which says a lot. Definitely top 3. And just looking at it now, showing it to you guys, I know I'll get a lot of use out of this in the fall and in the winter. I don't need to have this in an August makeup drawer, right? We don't need this. Oh, this palette is so gorgeous. No. Oh, what I do want to use from MAC, this is old, they don't sell it anymore. There's no name for it either. And if you want me to, I can list all the names down below. When I tell you, this was my intro to MAC shadows. Like, some of my favorites are here, like Amber Lights is up there, All That Glitters is there, Satin Taupe, I believe is right here. We have Mulch, we have Carbon, we have Saddle, which is right there. Favorite brown crease shade of my entire existence. And I want to start using her more. This is really, really old, and actually let's give it a smell. I mean, it doesn't smell like anything at all. Like, do you see mulch? Sometimes I look at mulch and satin taupe, like the ones that are a bit more glittery, and I wonder if I should just, that'd be really hard though. Not hard. I don't think any of them are limited edition. None of them are limited edition, so MAC should have them all, but there's a little tiny part of me that's like minuscule that wants to buy all of these shades again and make a new palette, because I don't know, what do you guys think? I will try my best to see if MAC on their website has when I bought this, like in my purchase history. If not, I'm sure I probably like took a picture of this. I will put the year that I bought it. But how long do you keep eyeshadow palettes? This is one that I need in my life forever. It's perfect. And this freaking Mercury Retrograde palette by Huda, I either have to use this in August or not and just get rid of it. I can't keep this in my collection if I'm not going to use it at all. I think I've used it once. So maybe we'll use this tonight. It is date night tonight, so maybe I'll be brave. He won't make fun of me if I look crazy in these shades. So we'll use this for August. Beautiful shades. I'm just not adventurous. That's the problem. So this is another one that is old. Urban Decay is coming out with their Naked One palette again. I already have the Naked One palette. You tell me. I'll put the year up on the screen of when this actually launched. How long do you keep eyeshadow palettes? That's not true. How long do you keep eyeshadow palettes and actually use them on your eye? Like, when is an eyeshadow palette expired? You see how like folds all the way back to, like, what? This was meant for on the go. What do we have here? We have, oh, see, I use these. I don't think I'm going to include this because I use this more holiday time, my birthday, Valentine's Day. This tends to come out, so I know I will use her. So, but I do need to use the Master Matte Neutrals more. Beautiful and more my speed when it comes to neutrals. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I feel like that's good. Like 2 neutral matte palettes, 2 palettes that have, you know, color shimmers, and 1 that is neutral and matte. So like a sort of in between. I'm happy with this. And I feel like this palette is going to usher us into the fall, right? Okay, so the whole reason I'm even doing this video in this way is because of this situation right here. I cannot include all of these products for my August drawer, but I am incredibly indecisive, on top of the fact that I have all of my cream products now here on my vanity so that I can use my blushes, bronzers, highlighters more that are of the cream persuasion. Like, I want to use everything, and then there's also things here that I definitely just am going to get rid of, so that I know will be in my declutter whenever I declutter. I have here my MAC blushes that I made, my MAC blush palettes that I made. Okay, I am going to have a MAC video up because I did, well, how do I hold these for you? So how about this one? This one's full. I did my MAC video last summer, maybe early fall, and I said I wanted to do a full face of MAC for you guys and even go through my whole MAC collection, and I haven't yet. In that video, I'll also show you everything I own from MAC, but and part of that will be letting you guys know like what's in these blushes. So one's matte, I need one more, and one is shimmer, but I also think one of these has to go because one of the blushes is 10 years old. But anyway, these blushes are coming with me, which means that I now have 11 blushes in this blush. Like, that should be it, right? of course not. Also coming with me that I don't use enough is the Studio Fix Sculpt and Shade Contour Palette. Here are the names. So we have from left to right, top to bottom, we have Soft Focus, Light Sweep, Warm Light, and then Shade Stir, Shadowy, and Definitive. I am not a fan of the top row. I really don't use the top row. Sometimes, rarely, I will set my corrector, but I basically use the bottom row. And if I could, I would take these out. And in that MAC video, I'll also be like swatching things and what have you, so don't worry about that. Now, you would think I would be done, right? But these are also things that I want to use. I want to use these things. So this is going to go in my declutter. You'll see this. I don't know if anyone else has had this problem. I bought this August of 2023, and by January of this year, it completely dried out. Completely. It like, look at that. So gross. Very disappointing considering how expensive this is. I don't have cream products, right? So maybe we just bring with us my handy dandy Tom Ford Shade and Light, right? I feel like we need a cream. And then also my Charlotte Tilbury in shade 3. The Tom Ford was in shade 2. This is in shade 3. Here are the rest of the bronzers. God, please don't fall. I think I can put my Armani bronzer back because if you saw my luxury haul video, you know I love it and I don't need to worry about not using it. So maybe we'll put that back. Victoria Beckham. One, I didn't include any of my Victoria Beckham stuff in my best of 2024 so far, which was, I feel like, sacrilegious basically, but this bronzer is amazing and I need to use it more. So seeing her video pop up, I was like, that's right, I have this bronzer and the stylus. I freaking love the stylus and I think it's like genius that it's basically a pencil. So good. And I have the shade Sandstone, right? Yeah, Sandstone. I don't think this one is like dark enough for me. That's the problem. You see? Right? Like, where to go? Where to go? Or maybe just not right now. Yeah. Look at that. That looks crazy. This is going bye-bye if by next spring I don't use this more, because I will check it up to me being a bit darker right now, but if I don't get use out of this in the winter, she's gone. I love this. So old, but I love it. I think I should use this a little bit more. Maybe I'll put this in like my everyday collection that'll go on top of my dresser in my room, not on my vanity. And it's also starting to crack and whatnot. So it's just, you know, the hazards of being behind things, under things. So I need to use her more. And yeah, I love my Makeup Forever. This is espresso, 50 espresso. So I don't have any concerns about not using her. And then also my Dior number 8. Don't have any concerns about that. We'll just use it at another time in another drawer. So I'm happy with that. I think this Patrick, let's bring it closer to me. There we go. So I think this Patrick Ta blush in She's So LA, that'll go in my everyday collection. You guys don't need to see me use this on camera. I don't need to make sure I use this. This gets a lot of love. We have Truth and we have Love. And I think if I'm gonna use any shade, it's gonna be Truth, which is the more mauve-y shade. I don't have a shade like that. And it almost makes me like not want to keep even the highlighters, to be honest with you. Like I'll just keep truth and be done with it. I will put this in my makeup drawer for August and see, but I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, highlighters from Rare Beauty. We have Reflect and we have Reveal. Now, Reflect is actually my favorite. Reveal. Reflect is my favorite Rare Beauty liquid blush. What? Not blush. Highlighter. So I might keep that one. Let's swatch these and see. Reflect and Reveal. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm gonna keep Reflect and not keep Reveal. And my MAC highlighters, I use them so much already. I don't think I need to put them in my drawer this month. I only have one highlighter, so let's add some highlighters. Hello, right? This Pat McGrath. I just realized that with this Pat, oh my God, I think it just fell out. I heard something. Oh my God. I felt something that heard something. Oh. Oh. Yep. It's out of the pan. And it's out of the pan. It's not even like I can, you see that? It's not like I can even, oh my God, put it back. Like I can't glue it back in. That really sucks. Oh my God. For old time's sake, we'll add Whisper of Guilt, Superb, and F it, we'll even add Definitive Double Dimension. It's limited edition. I don't know which one. That like really depressed me, so we're done. We're done with highlighters. I think I'm just going to add like Superb, which is a really pretty like pinky highlighter. Super, super beautiful. And we'll add Whisper of Guilt as well, which is more of a nice like hint of gold, not a true gold, yellow gold. It's not like that. Really pretty. So we'll add these two. That's what we'll do. I think we are done with our everyday makeup drawer. Now we have to organize everything. That's everything. Hopefully you guys can hear me with the AC and the fan and all that on, but that's everything we picked out. We'll put it in the drawers and we'll organize our everyday organizer. All right, so this video is already so long, so we're gonna take a little bit of a break and I will come back with part 2, which will include my current summer skincare routine as well as my current makeup routine. So be sure to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. I am very active in the comments, so if there's something that I may have put back and said, oh, I'll use it another time, or if you have questions about a particular makeup product, or again, you want me to use something on camera so you can see what it looks like, definitely leave me a comment. I will see it, I will respond. And until next time, I hope you are taking care of yourself and having a great day, evening, whenever you are watching this. And until next time, I will see you soon. Bye.